It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. Man, how is y'all doing on this week whispering Wednesday? Him talking about week whispering. Him talking about. Say, what is he talking about, bro? I'm gonna get into it. You know I am. You know what I'm talking about. But before we do that, what's good, people? Like, hee ha ha. He on talking about, man. Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated. All my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing. Everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. He on talking about. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You can go and get you one off of 76 MacArthur. They sold out. They'll be back. Giants liquor is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody putting them in their stores and address. Thank you, young man. Now, you know, because I tell you every morning, you can come get them things for me. Hold on. You can come get that. Hold on. I wouldn't. Brother Master spread up. You know what I'm talking about? You can come get them from me, though. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Did you see him? You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, you can go and get you one off of Amazon. Make sure you copy a hardback. Funk or Die trying in stores now. Make sure you go to Amazon, copy a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Stick Up 2 coming soon. Funk or Die trying to come real soon. You know what I'm talking about? What's that swing, that finger, young man? You talking about that one right there? That's the one, bro. Come on with it. Worldwide INC, man. Worldwide Incorporated, man. Come on, bro. Fast. Hell, worldwide. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? I gonna say, bro, what does that mean? And I'm just gonna continuously tell you, it means everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Indugu, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rube, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player. That's who comes next. You know what I'm talking about? Same thing, man. All my folks on the bottom of that thing, all my folks on the top of that thing. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers. You know what I'm talking about? Now, good brother like myself, good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? Now hold on. Before we do that, mama says and mama always says, brush them whiskers when you on TV, boy. You know what I'm talking about? Now y'all know it wouldn't be a morning with bread without Coffee Chronicles. Classic roast, piping hot. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Piping hot. I say, what's wrong with you, bro? I'm just gonna tell you, I'm just naturally silly, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I told you I've been irritating ever since I was little. You know what I'm talking about? A good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug usage. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get through these disclaimers. I don't promote no drug usage. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug sellers. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Don't take a sip. I mean, not sip. You know what I'm talking about? Of the sippage. You know what I'm talking about? Don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no crime, man. I don't promote no crime. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? No, I don't. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. People, you don't talk about you don't talk about no, you don't talk about promote, you don't talk about no negativity. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, you know what I'm talking about me, man. I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man. I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Me, not shit. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. Me, man, all I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you go do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, because we just don't know how much time we get, young ladies and gentlemen. But a good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against I ain't prejudiced. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I ain't got nothing. I mean, I ain't got nothing against the little people. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man, I just loves me some everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here and fuck with your partner. Hey, check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time, man. Come on over here. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Man, how is y'all doing out here, man, on this whispering week whisper Wednesday looking ass, you know what I'm talking about? I say, bro, what are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about? We gonna get into it, you know what I'm talking about? All that weak whispering. He on talking about how he up there. He on talking about, shout out everybody you just hugged from back in the day in the back of the ear stain. You know what I'm talking about? It's been a while. Firepower. A double firepower. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, let's get into it. Now, weak whispering, it goes something like this. Oh, man, you know what's fucked up about it? I'm going to say don't blow your nose on camera. Sorry, mama. Top of the world, mama. Top of the world. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, bro, why you fuck with it like that? Because everybody don't ain't know how you go still. You know what I'm talking about? Why you don't? You know what I'm talking about? Man, Brendan dropped me in the fire. You know what I'm talking about? Fire. All right, now we're going to get into this weak whispering Wednesday, man. Now, I knows, and I mean, I tells you, I knows, you know what I'm talking about? And I came to this conclusion a long time ago before I even started doing it. That's why when I get in the good, I'm gonna bring the stories back for y'all. He don't talk about every now and then. They gonna say, bro, you been saying that for a while now. I am, you know what I'm talking about? But now I know me talking on this shit, you know what I'm talking about? It ain't gonna do nothing, man. And I don't even be talking on this shit to like thinking this shit gonna change, man. Like I say, man, I just be wanting people to wake up, you know what I'm talking about? Just want y'all to be aware, you know what I'm talking about? Because you might not be aware. I'm telling you, man, when you have and that's all subject a little bit, but like you'll fuck around and you'll talk to somebody and they won't even be aware, you know what I'm talking about? That's why it's good to have communication, you know what I mean? Like say somebody keep parking in your parking space, bro. But you ain't talk to the person or nothing, you get what I'm saying? You just assume they doing it on purpose. Whole time this motherfucker thought it was his parking space, you know what I'm talking about? Just talk to a motherfucker, man, sometime, you know what I'm talking about? Communication run the nation. Rule the nation. He don't talking about run and rule. Man, let me get to it. But now all this old weak whispering Wednesday, man. And I'm going to tell you, we got it bad. You know what I'm talking about? As men. And that's what I don't be getting, folks. I don't. Because on one hand, y'all talking about we need to raise some strong men. And we need nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? So we need nephew in them. They need role models and shit and all that shit, bruh. And I'm gonna keep it real. And to some of y'all, this might sound stupid. Nephew and them was better off looking up to them gangsters and all that other bullshit that they was looking up to than they is looking up to these niggas today, bruh. Because whether you was looking up to the gangsters or, man, both of that shit is gonna get you killed. It just is, bruh. But it's better to look up to them gangster niggas because you might want to have a gangster bone yourself, you feel me? And feel like you hard and you want to stand out. This other shit, bruh, that shit don't give you a backbone at all, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? It really didn't gave you, nigga, didn't gave you a, what you call that shit? That shit done gave you a Saguni rap. You know what I'm talking about? You done wrap yourself up in some of that Saguni. That's what you did. You know how motherfuckers be putting the raps on their car, man? You got a teal Saguni. Yeah, that's what you got, man. Wrapped up here. And now I don't promote no violence. I don't believe in none of that shit. You know what I'm talking about? I just know how the world is. But the role models, when the nephew and them was looking up to that bullshit, the street people and shit, and everybody wanted to be a gangster, that shit wasn't cool either, bruh. It wouldn't. Ain't none of this shit cool. So don't get my words misconstrued. But looking up to that motherfucker, that brainwashing right there, bruh, that's still like doing some of that shit, bruh. A man still came with doing some of that shit right there, bruh. You get what I'm saying? This other shit, bruh, don't no man come with that shit, bruh. They stripping all your the shit you was, I ain't gonna say talk because it's fucked up. Like I keep saying, man, you can be taught by somebody that don't know shit. And that's just some fucked up shit right there. Me and my mama was just talking about that the other day. My mama funny as a motherfucker, y'all. He said, you might have been taught by one of the motherfuckers that don't know nothing. You know what I'm talking about? She said they got her a few times like that. But the shit we passing down, bruh, is not good, bruh. All this weak whispering is just a bunch of bad trait after a bunch of bad trait, bruh. And like, They just basically, bro, this is the way the women has always acted, bro. Now somehow they getting you niggas to act like the women, and I just don't get it, bro. And somehow they done put it in your eyes to where you don't even see how you acting like the bitch. You know what I'm talking about? It's like you don't even see it. It's so natural. But I just don't get that with all this weak whispering, bro. This shit ain't never been going on, bro. Like since I've been on Earth, bro. It just wouldn't, bro. It just ain't, man. Baby Cuz can't even get his words right because the way they doing it is so smooth, bro. They allowing you to be, they allowing you to be reckless with no consequences. And if you say anything, you know what I'm talking about, we gonna implement the law. Now, that's what that weak whispering do, bro. Everything is to implement the law. So they got motherfuckers running around bragging about all the police heat that's gonna come down. It don't make no sense, folks. And that's just not no cool shit to follow. It's just not, bro. So on this week whispering, man, I don't know what y'all need to get back to, man. But some of this shit, like, can we just stop a little bit of this shit? You know, I'm talking about it don't matter which of the bullshit we stop first, man. Can we just stop a little bit of this bullshit, though? It do, man. Because it's sad to see the state that man is in now, bro. They got y'all over here, bro. They even got y'all fighting with the bitches, bro. They got the niggas against the bitches, and they got the niggas acting like bitches, bro. They put y'all, just listen to this. I told y'all that's what was gonna happen when y'all is the revenge of the nerds, when y'all let them niggas hop the gate. Now I told y'all this was gonna happen, bro. You feel me? These niggas are still saying shit like, oh, it's a civilian. Do y'all even know what the fuck a civilian is, bro? Do y'all know? I guess the word came from the government, but you know what I'm talking about? When you in the urban military, civilian means something else, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Do you know what it means? Do you? You don't even know what that shit means. You don't. You just heard somebody else say that shit to been to jail or something. Y'all just start using that shit civilian. You're a civilian. Man, please, bro. That's all that weak whispering, folks. You'll just repeat some other bitch ass shit. But I just don't get how we come as the people, bro, and we be sitting up here talking about we need to bring it together and we need to get back to where we together, bro. How is we ever gonna get back to where is anything resembling that, folks? If y'all up here every day with this weak whispering, now we trying to come together as the community, but what y'all really doing is y'all like some deputies or something, bro. You get what I'm saying? Y'all done just declared y'all done deputized y'all. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a shame how they done gave you a bitch mentality to where attention means something to a dude. You know what I mean? So now the attention, the views, the likes, or whatever the fuck that like that shit has done something to you to where you don't mind as a man coming up here sounding like a bitch. You know what I'm talking about? You just don't mind. You know what I'm talking about? And that's a powerful drug, folks. Y'all be talking about crack, crystal, and all that shit, heroin. You know what I'm talking about, man? That attention. That's the coldest drug I've seen thus far. You get what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers will do anything for it. See that attention? That shit they done put out here now? It has caused a bunch of weak whispering. You get what I'm saying? So now when you wake up every day, you're going to have a motherfucker that y'all call a civilian, I guess. You know what I'm talking about? Up here talking about they want justice for people they don't know. Like I said before, you can come up here, you can ask for justice for one of your partners, you can ask for justice for your family members. No, you gonna ask for justice for a motherfucker you don't know. And I told y'all why they do that. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's easy to jump in the world. You know what I'm talking about? Some motherfuckers don't know you. When you try to get getting justice for the people that you know what I'm talking about, they gonna be around there somewhere where they know you. You know what I'm talking about? See, that's when you gonna shut the fuck up, when it's immediate danger. You know what I'm talking about? When you feel there ain't no immediate danger, oh shit, there you just to go, huh? Come on, man. Take that Teal Saguni off, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Put your skin back on, player. Put your skin back on, player. That weak whispering, I'm gonna say it. I know you don't give a fuck. That shit is gonna harm us in the end, folks. They gonna get all the players up out of here, bruh. And we're gonna be left with a bunch of fiddlers. You know what I'm talking about? Who else remember Fiddler when that nigga was in that barn telling that nigga that just came from Africa was talking to Kunta? Can you believe Fiddler talked to Kunta like that? Boy, what's wrong with you? These folks treats us good. You know what I'm talking about? You come over here with all that African mumbo jumbo. That man, you seen Fiddler over there with all that weak whispering because them folks had him trained. Told that man you came over here from came over here with all that African mumbo jumbo. You know what I'm talking about? You don't want to hear that shit. He said these folks treats us good. You know what I'm talking about? Other nigga didn't want to do nothing. He was just fighting for his rights, man. But we gonna be left with a bunch of niggas like that, folks. That's what we gonna be left with, man. All this weak whispering. The niggas getting up every day like they punching in down at the substation. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, we gonna bring them to justice. That's all you hear. Oh, no, we gonna get some clues and all. And it's backwards, bruh. Because you know what the sentiment is? If I use that word, right? We either somebody need to go take care of that or we need to bring them to justice. Pay attention. That's why you can't win. See, because if they can't kill you, they gonna tell on you, bruh. Anything other than that, pay attention, bruh. You can't win. You can't win. And as soon as you get into it, that shit gonna become like the Young and the Restless, bro. You know what I'm talking about? So you gonna have an episode every day. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all crazy with us. There I go with that y'all shit again. Us. You know what I'm talking about? We just crazy with that shit, y'all. But we need to cut that weak whispering out, man. So on this weak whispering Wednesday, man, we just need to get back to minding our own business, man. Are you niggas like I just don't get it. Like, if we like just on some real shit. I thought a content creator was just supposed to make content. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever it be. You know what I'm talking about? Now, somebody gonna say, man, that is content. How is it content if everybody got the same thing, bro? That like content is that. You know what I'm talking about, bro? If a million motherfuckers talking about the same thing, man, what content y'all done created? I keep telling you, you're gonna be in trouble when everything stop happening and you ain't got nothing else to talk about. You better get in the habit of talking about your motherfucking self. You know what I'm talking about and the things you've done. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck it. You ain't gotta do shit. Mama always says, rest them whiskers when you on TV, boy. What on this week whispering Wednesday? I'm just here to tell you like that nigga on Friday the 13th, the storms are coming. You know what I'm talking about? If we don't cut this shit out now, all the storms are coming, man. This shit gonna get worse to a point where you can't even believe it, bruh. Because right now, they got motherfuckers thinking it's cool to solve a case. They got motherfuckers up here every day, bruh. Every time something happened, but a famous murder happened, even though it's murders happening every day. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody use their journalism to help nobody in their family and nothing else. You know what I'm talking about? But let a famous motherfucker die. You know what I'm talking about? I'm on the job. And they realize solving the case and bringing clues brings them attention. It's going to get everybody, what else happened? You know what I'm talking about? They treating this shit like it's a movie, folks. Scream. You know what I'm talking about? And everybody playing the bitch reporter. You know, talk about Courtney Cox face ass niggas. It was all right there, man. If you don't remember nothing else, and I mean nothing else, you know what I'm talking about? Always remember. It don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of that love.